Let's go, let's go, let's go! Fresh news, huge amount of news, and an additional secret news that I will give to you today about the new eyepiece, the new electronic eyepiece, the Pegasus SMARTEYE Eyepiece. We will go deep inside this new product, much further than the last live stream of the reaction. We didn't have too much to say because everybody was kind of lost. They didn't release loads of information. Now they were on the exhibition NEAF, and they are back on Greece. Lovely Greece. And we have more information. They are doing a great job. They released full information about the product. But the most important, the price and the release date. I have it directly from Greece. Directly from them from Greece. So I will give you additional information to you. But first, we will break down this product because I think I did a kind of mistake because I didn't understand very well, as all of us probably, with such a lack of information. How are my explorers? My explorers! You are an explorer. Hello, Christoph. He-Man, thank you, He-Man. Chris Green, good morning, USA. Chuck, Brian, Star Guy, another Ultra Explorer. For the ones that don't know, Chris Green and Star Guy are Ultra Explorer. Ultras. West Coast Winds. Amy, good morning. And for the ones that don't know and are here for the info, you're on the Dobsonian Power channel, where we play with Dobsonian Power. The Dobsonian Power. This is the place for you to learn EAA, electronically assisted astronomy, visual observations, and many tips of telescopes. Hello Ted, hello Rao, good afternoon Romania. Hello Dinos. Okay, let's put action on this. Huge news. Let's go directly to the juice. Okay, first information. New website, smarteyepiece.com. 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 These guys from Greece, look, I'm not biased. I'm not biased. For the ones that are always complaining about that stuff, I'm not biased. Well, kind of, because I love Greece. I love Greece. I love Greek people. They have a culture very similar to ours here in the south, the Mediterranean culture, and I love them. Okay, smarteyepiece.com. No commercial deal. Yet. When you open the home page, it will be the same as we talked about the last time, so I will skip that part. It's the branding of everything. You have here the pictures. This is the Hercules cluster for sure, M13, that we saw loads of times and we will see again soon, because Hercules constellation, it's rising up in the sky. Very good for visual and camera observations as well. Ring Nebula, a simple target to a beginner. Very nice target for any beginner to search with an eyepiece and with a camera as well. Bodes Galaxy. This is the Leo triplet, I think. I can't see. No, it's not. I can't see here. I can't identify. Maybe a part of. Oh, I don't know. This is, I think it is the dumbbell. I'm not sure. Anyway, some pictures, they changed some. This one was already here. This one as well. This one as well. This is new, I think. This is a planetary. This is a dumbbell for sure. This is a dumbbell. Probably. They inserted here a new picture. This is the this nebula. I love this nebula. A reflection nebula, mainly reflective. It's the remember the name of this nebula? It's on North usually. Oh come on! This is so popular. This is a beautiful nebula. Anybody in the chat knows? Come on! I love this nebula and I forgot the name. Iris Nebula. Thank you, Christoph. Well, very well, Christoph. Very well, very well. Love it, love it. I'm not reading this because it's the same. This is the homepage, branding, blah, blah, blah. You know, I will go directly to the things that you really need and want to know. This is the part of the integration with Sky Safari. Another new picture here. This is the sculpture. This should be the sculpture galaxy. We watched it a lot here. This is here. It's that. Oh, again, my head today. This is the same picture as it was above. This is a group of galaxies that we watched here so many times. What's the name of it? You know. Come on, Mazif knows. Brian Fowler knows. That group of... it's not Magellanic. What's the name of this group? A large group that I can't fit it all with my Dobsonians. Say me in the chat if you know. This is a nebula. Emission 1. The moon. They added... This is new here. The moon. A good... perspective zoom of the moon, and again this should be the Bodes Galaxy. Then again branding, they have this picture with a refractor, a simple refractor in a tripod and the eyepiece. What the eyepiece solves, which is basically, for the ones that didn't watch or are in contact for the first time with this eyepiece, I will just summarize this. The problems that SMARTEYE eyepiece solve. Disappointment with faint dim images, of course. As we know, all or most of us, visually we can't see what a camera can. We can't see most of the colors. The objects are very faint, except objects that are even better visually, like the planets, the moon, in my opinion, much better. Globular clusters, like the Hercules, I prefer to watch it visually. It's much more immersive and real. And bright objects. The Orion Nebula, kind of, it's different. So you know that this cover that disappointment. But it can be applied to any camera. Simplifying complex imaging setups. Now we are talking. because having an eyepiece that is digital, it's a camera. Basically, this is a camera in the eyepiece, so you can insert it in the focuser, additionally to the visual observations, and improve your visual experience during the night, adding a different experience to the visual one that you already are having and enjoying. Being a camera, you can use it as a simple camera. So you can connect it to a laptop device. We'll go deep into that. So it simplifies because you don't have that complex setup that usually mainly astrophotographers have. Combating light pollution, that this can be applied to any camera. You using a camera, you are more resistant to the light pollution effects, negative effects. Accessibility. It turns astronomy accessible to a broader audience. It's true. It's a particular characteristic. Identification and sharing. Eliminates the guesswork of what am I looking at. Yes, it's true. It's kind of it can work like a finder because of the integration with Sky Safari. I'm just consolidating the ideas. It can be integrated optionally with Sky Safari. This is a partnership with Sky Safari and Pegasus in this specific product, and that will be very, very interesting. We'll go deeper in that in a moment as well. So you can use it to find the object. For instance, imagine that you are doing your visual observations, you can't find that faint object. You know that should be there and you try again and again. Sometimes it passes 1 hour without finding that object. You can insert the eyepiece to have a little bit of help, and then the object will pop up. You can fit the object in the eyepiece, then you can take this eyepiece off and insert your visual regular eyepiece with lenses and have the full experience with the comfort of finding the object faster. So yes, it's a characteristic, a positive one. Astronomy outreach. Obviously, if you take this eyepiece in a pocket and you have a telescope to do the outreach, people can watch regularly through the eyepiece, and then you can add that additional value to watch objects that without a camera, they will not see, simply. That's a fact. Okay, this is more marketing. Then at the bottom, we start in the important information. They had added here additional information, much more than what we had before. Not enough, but much more. Technical details. 2-inch eyepiece barrel. This is new. I didn't know that it was 2-inch. Actually, I thought it was 1 1/4. But no, it's 2-inch eyepiece barrel compatible with standard 2-inch focuser. That means that is compatible as well with 1 1/4 focusers using the right nose piece that I have here, like this. For instance, for a virtuoso that is a 1 1/4 focuser, you can use a nose piece like this one. And for other telescopes, if you want, for some reason, you can use an adapter, 2-inch to 1 1/4 adapter. Then Sony IMX533 color CMOS sensor offering high resolution imaging capabilities. We knew that already. We knew from the last live stream, we knew that it was a 533. Again, it's a very good sensor. My preferred is the 294. However, well, my preferred in quality price. However, this one will fit better, and you will understand why in a moment. It will fit better a square because this is an eyepiece. So it's a spot on the choice, and it's a very, very good sensor, large sensor. Ultra high definition display for crisp and clear visualization of objects. Here they didn't go further. I wanted to know more about it. They kind of give another hint later, but this display is very important. We have to test and to see it with our own eyes to see the experience if it's really a good display, because that is important. The display, you can capture a good with a good sensor good images, but then your eyes will see through the eyepiece, and that's the main purpose of this, the eyepiece experience, not to use as a camera with a laptop, although you can, and do astrophotography as well, but the main purpose is to mix the eyepiece with a camera experience. I love this concept. I love this concept. Then additional information, new. Wide 90 degrees field of view, providing expansive coverage for detailed observation. 12 millimeters eye relief. We didn't know that. We didn't know the 12 millimeters eye relief, which is good. It's a fair one. And the 90 degrees field of view, it's awesome because I love the experience of wide field of view. The explorers know that my eyepieces are all, I love my 100 degrees, 110, I love that immersive experience. No, not Markarian chain, Brian. I knew it. I knew that that you will say Markarian chain. Was that that one? This Markarian chain, a part of. Okay, let's move on. This I fortunately I don't use glasses yet. I will for sure. But the ones that use may know more about this topic. It's diopter adjustment range from plus 1D to minus 5D, catering to various visual acuity needs. I don't understand this. I will ask my wife because she should know. Dual band Wi-Fi, the regular 2.4 and 5 gigahertz, so we will be fine. Bluetooth, it has a Bluetooth connection as well. I suppose because of the smartphones, etc. Integrated SD card. We knew that already, the SD card for storage. That's good. Sorry, that's good. But it's not new. USB-C power in port for versatile power supply options. We knew that already. Meticulously designed aluminum body with superior build quality and resilience. It's the camera, the regular good. I don't have it here, but the camera aluminum cover. It's good. Explore in any conditions with IPX water resistance. Okay, protecting your device from minus 20 Celsius to plus 50 Celsius. Okay, this is a good technical feature, but backed by a reassuring 2-year warranty. Okay, compatible with both iOS and Android devices. Then a bit of words here about them. The simulation curriculum. It's a corporation. Simulation curriculum from Sky Safari and Pegasus Astro. Very nice partnership. Now, the juice, it's here. At the left, if you click on the menu and you click on frequently asked questions, where these guys did a great job because they listened to the questions of the people, me included and you, and they answer most of them, included the big one. Everything. Most of the questions we have the answer right here. When will SMARTEYE be available for purchase? And they say here, SMARTEYE is scheduled to be available in late 2004, but I have an additional info. I need likes on the stream. Let me see. Let me see if I have enough likes to give the information. Usually I have. You are very good. Only 11. Come on, 11 likes I will not tell you. I will read this and you can read it at home then later. And that's it. How much will SMARTEYE cost? SMARTEYE's precise pricing will be disclosed shortly, but I have additional information. I want likes. And I will tell you the price and the date. More precisely. We will narrow. For you explorers, the first ones to know. You are an explorer. Let me see the likes. If I open and there are only 11, I will close the live stream. That's it. Let me see the likes. No more likes. Okay. Okay, but we are here right now, 30 whatever. More than 30 and only 17 likes. Come on, guys. I know my explorers always give a like, so this is random people that jump here just for the news. If you want, no pain, no gain. Which is not pain. Price and date in a minute.
Give me those likes.
Come on, it's 6 p.m. here on Portugal, Europe. Continent, Europe. Country, Portugal. Region, Algarve. 37 latitude, Bortle 5. I could be swimming, being with my family, and I'm here with you to release this information. The less you can do is give a like to spread it all over the world.
We just need to forget about everything.
Okay. We got it. Not enough. I'm not super happy with it because I know that was the explorers, as usual. But it's for them that I'm talking about. Okay, let's do it seriously. When will SMARTEYE be available for purchase? And they say here to the public, SMARTEYE is scheduled to be available in late 2024. It can be August, September, October, November, December. Well, to me, and this information I have the permission to tell you, so I feel safe. Directly from Greece. It will be common sense. By Christmas! Christmas time! Prepare your wallet. I bet that these guys can release this right on time for Black Friday 2024. Good guess, Chuck. Telepathy. The explorers can connect with me. You are at a higher level. Okay, talking about wallet. I don't know if you will like this. Remember what was the price that you and me predicted? We are betting in the last live stream between, I will remember to you, between $1,000 and $500. And I said, I will not push more than $500. It will be too much and it will be a huge mistake. Well, I have to tell you that the answer to the question that it's here, publicly available. I insist, this is public, this website. It's recent, it's fresh, it's new, but it's public. The question is here, how much will SMARTEYE cost? And the answer to the public. SMARTEYE's precise pricing will be disclosed shortly. So, nothing. Nothing. Well, I can't tell you the exact number, but I can tell you that they told me, and I have the permission to say you, that it will be close to 1,500. I know, don't cry. I know, 1,500, it's too much. I know, I was betting in 1,200. Surgeon 1,200, I reckon, of course. Of course, a punch in the guts. I know. Well, not so much as it was with the Origin from Celestron. Those $4,000 was like, BAM! But it's a bit painful. It's a bit painful. How much? Let's see. Let's try to trick our brain. Let's try to shit myself. How much does it cost a 533? This is dollars, by the way. The price that gave me was close to 500, 1,500, close to $1,500. So it will be around that. It can be 1,499. It's close to 1,500. My bet, this is dollars. In the euros will be less. Because the euro is a bit stronger. My bet is that if they can accomplish the mission to have it for Christmas, as they said, they will, it's the buying season, they will try to sell it with a Black Friday hype, no? As a brand, a business would think like that. Take advantage and leverage the sales with a Black Friday. But if they want to go to the Black Friday, everybody in the Black Friday applies a discount. So my bet is they will, maybe later they will define better. It's close to 1,500. You are the first ones to know from them. So super reliable source. It's not a bet, it's the real price. However, I think they will apply the discount. This is me speculating now. I think if I was a business and if I had that price for whatever reason, I would boost the product with the Black Friday at a lower price. Now, how much, I don't know. You need to add the cost for integration and development additional to individual components. Of course, Surgeon, of course. But let's start by this. The simple thought. Because this is a camera. Imagine, to me that I have a camera already, it's different than to you. But imagine someone that is thinking in buying a camera. They will have an additional option. Right? An additional option. This is a 533 camera. Period, a sensor. with additional features. Very interesting features. We will break down them in a minute. How much it is? Let me see. I don't know. Let me go to Eyepiece Scientific, which is a brand that I love as well. Actually, it's easier like this. I go to my website, get free resources and links to the gear I use at dobsonianpower.com. It's curious, the name is very similar to this Sky Eye 24 AC from Top Tech. The eye on the sky. Let me see. Eyepiece Scientific. Great brand, great brand. They have the aperture, Dobsonians and accessories, very, very good. 533. Okay, 1000. We have to compare, we have to be fair. This is not cooled. At least with Tech Cool. So we have to compare with something that it's not cooled. We have to be fair. And it's cheaper. I have it in euros. 822. I don't know in... It should be a bit more. I don't know. You tell me in if you have our other website, doesn't matter. The 533 Uncool, this is the monochrome. They have the color, no? About 900. Okay, 900. 900. Let's speculate a bit. Let's speculate a bit. Let's say that they will... They said to me close to 500. 1500. Close to 1500, no? The price. Let's say they do a let's say that it's... Let's be pessimists. Let's say that it's 1499. So 1500. And they do a discount on Black Friday. Let's say that they will release it at 1300. Or 1200. But let's be pessimists. So we can't be surprised. 1300. If we take off the 900, it will be 400 bucks. So we get a camera 533 with a fair price, and we are paying 400 bucks for all the rest, right? Now let's see right now if those 400 bucks worth the money. And we are speculating here. Now we are already in the speculation field, territory. The precise is Christmas 2024 and price near close to 1500. This is from them. Now we will speculate with their information. Let me see your reactions, because they will see this if they are not already. Let's see your reactions. Be polite. Ouch! Oh! It's a full camera with some additional things. I studied it. I know everything that nobody can know more than me about this product unless they tell. Painful, because this is public. This is and I studied. And I have additional information. Good price from Chuck. That takes me out. Knockout. If you like. Ouch, say Brian. That has the 294 and 585. You need to add cost for integration and development additional to individual components. It can still be useful for outreach purposes, but I don't think it will be something for the amateur astronomer. I would imagine a lot of the software and hardware were already around, just how they combine everything else. Remember one thing. This will be the first product with these characteristics, this concept, released to the market. Hopefully, because this will be only on Christmas. So we hope, everybody hopes that this, and so far so good. It looks fine to me. I have good vibes from them. You can say, and you will read or listen old people in the hobby, not by age, biologically. You understand? Old people with experience in astronomy from the past will say this was already a concept, that it was already talked about. Yes, it was. Where is the product? Where was the product all those years that you and many companies were talking, and people from companies and astronomy talk, but where is the product? Zero product. This will be the first one, and they are acting like professionals, as it should be, to design and work on a product to release on Christmas. It's on development, so everything can happen, of course. Imagine that at some point it doesn't work. This is like NASA and the companies that work with NASA, that are with those spacecrafts and everything. Sometimes we plan something and they don't work as it was expected, and they don't communicate, they don't send what they should send. Right? They are like this instead of being on vertical. So that can happen. We will be cautious. I'm just analyzing with you. Now don't roast it in a chat just because I said that they will read this. It may be worth that price, but it is over my head, especially since the quality is unknown at this time. Well, but that we are supposing that this will be with quality. This will not be a crap product. If we start thinking like that, any product we only buy or not buy, because this is not for buy now, for sell. But we don't put expectations in anything. That's like only with the eyes. We may speculate. It will be great for outreach. For sure the price is way beyond my pay also. Maybe in a few years when they drop and I have all the bugs worked out. Okay, good luck on that. Best wishes.
Maybe we should all just put away our problems.
That's a little more doable, but you're talking about 900, no? 533 cooled, it's 900 in USA. Well, it was not here. This product is for me. If I am looking at a camera image, I'd rather just look at a larger screen. Well, if you do that, use a 100 inch. Don't go for less. How does it work though? Can you visual while EA at the same time? We'll go to that in a moment. Let me just have a feeling. Good point, Chuck. Good point. Top Tech IMX 533, 800 bucks with free planetary cam 2. Top Tech. Good point, Top Tech.
We just need to forget about everything. Put away our problems. Get along with each other.
this is all digital. Too expensive. 500 people, and how could it be with this? We have to think and judge rationally. I'm sorry, but 500. So you paid less than the camera. With a lot of R&D involved. Marco, I understand the price being 1500 when the camera alone is more than 800. I would consider it if they would use a smaller sensor that would bring the price down to 800 maximum. See, this is a common sense opinion. 1500 is extremely expensive. Okay, usually the reactions are always it's too expensive, whatever it is. But okay, let's move on. Is it worth it, the difference of $400 additional to our speculations about this product? Do I need another important question? I suppose that yes, but do I need a motorized telescope mount to use SMARTEYE? For the optimal experience, we strongly advise using an equatorial or alt-hazy mount equipped with motorized tracking. However, on brighter objects such as the moon, tracking may not be necessary. It's needed. If you want to live stack, it's needed. Now, let me remind you. When we do, and I have full experience in this, you know, when we do here the live streams, we do EAA, and this is a EAA camera. You can do it for astrophotography as well, but the main purpose is EAA, right bam in the eye. When I do EAA here with you, before I start live stacking, this is what we are talking about, a camera that live stacks. Before I do the live stacking, I find the objects with a display only. And when I find the object, there outside struggling, you know. When I find the object, I center the object and then bam, I live stack. You can use this device as a middle way, not live stacking, but as an additional feature to visual. That way you can use it, and they don't talk about that here, but it's clear that you can do that. That way you can use it for visual without any tracking. Imagine that you are watching the Bose Galaxy visually, and then you want to see something more. If you insert a camera, any camera, that fits the Bose Galaxy, of course, and this one fits. If you add any camera without any stacking and without tracking, you will see more of the galaxy than what you can see with the eye. Not a fully experience of the live stacking that will stack and stack and stack and we'll get more details, sharper and sharper, and with less noise, but you will see a bit more than what your eyes can see. The same applies to nebula, to any object. So, for that purpose, someone that doesn't have tracking can use it this way. I want to add this additional information they don't have here. Of course, we need tracking to live stack, otherwise it will be a mess. Yes, they say, such as the moon, you will not. You need tracking. So you need a telescope and you need tracking. I paid 1100 for my 294 MC Pro. Of course. Price is fair, but it's the Pro has a cooling system that this one it hasn't. Price is fair for what it is offering and quality of sensor. Convenience in amateur astronomy was never cheap. I hope they can find an audience for it, but I don't think it's for me. regardless of the price. If I did outreach, I would probably purchase for the simplicity. Another good point of view. There's the ultra opinion. Starguy, hey Tiago, SMARTEYE doubles as an astro camera, capturing and storing raw astronomical files, fits for later processing, effortlessly from live viewing to preserving astrophoto moments. We go to that. Okay, so tracking needed. What types of telescope is SMARTEYE compatible with? SMARTEYE is compatible with all telescopes equipped with a 2-inch focuser. For best results, we recommend telescopes with an f7 or lower focal ratio. For longer focal length telescopes, a focal reducer can be used to achieve this ratio. Well, this is with any camera. Nothing to add to this. Clear as water. Is SMARTEYE considered an EAA device or an astro camera? SMARTEYE functions as both. It serves as an EAA device, allowing for live stacking, with minimal processing for near real-time observation of celestial objects. Additionally, it can be utilized as an astro camera, enabling users to capture long exposures for later processing. It's a camera. Works exactly as a camera, with additional things that we will see now. Is the field of view in SMARTEYE round, resembling a traditional eyepiece despite the square imaging sensor chip? This is new. Yes, the view through SMARTEYE is round to replicate the experience of a real eyepiece. This is new information they added here, and it's very interesting. We were wondering because the pictures they added had that kind of vignetting, that round circle, and it is. Yes, it is a circle. What is the resolution of the SMARTEYE display screen? 2560 by 2560, so it's the 533. Is the resolution high enough to prevent pixelation? Absolutely. It utilizes OLEDs, blah blah blah, technology, blah blah blah. So yes, it's high enough to prevent pixelation. This is important because the eye we want a good experience with the display. Does the SMARTEYE come with a power supply, or do users need to provide their own? The SMARTEYE can be powered using your own USB-C power bank, and additionally we may offer a dedicated power supply as an accessory. Maximum power 5 volts 2 amps. So the usual. Can images be saved and stored in SMARTEYE? Absolutely. It offers multiple storage options for images. You can save directly to SMARTEYE's internal storage with 16 GB, and additional, it has features an integrated SD card reader, allowing for local storage. Furthermore, users have the option to send images to Sky Safari. So this will be part of the integration, which will be interesting to analyze the integration with Sky Safari. It could give an additional interesting experience. What range of exposures can SMARTEYE handle? It can accommodate exposures of any desired length, offering flexibility to capture both short and long exposures. A camera. The same. Can SMARTEYE function with non-tracking telescopes? Again, in some cases, very bright objects, yes. However, it is strongly recommended to use it with tracking. You have to use it with tracking. Otherwise, only the same as the camera without tracking. Is the brightness of SMARTEYE screen adjustable? Yes. This is new. Users can adjust the brightness of the screen. The maximum brightness, it's okay, then the maximum, the minimum. So you can adjust the brightness. How is SMARTEYE controlled and how do you access its settings? SMARTEYE, this is new, is a standalone device that can operate independently using its physical menu buttons. This is interesting because you don't have to be with a laptop, with a smartphone. You can some settings you can use the buttons in the own device to adjust portability. This is high portability, but you don't have the scope. You need to have the scope. Allowing adjustment of settings such as brightness, contrast, exposure time, and more. More, I suppose, gain, I don't know, and whatever. The settings menu is seamlessly superimposed on the digital display for easy navigation and control. I suppose kindly like a DSLR menu or something like that, which I hate, by the way. But moreover, when connected to Sky Safari application, you have access to additional SMARTEYE settings and functionalities for enhanced customization. This will be important. The integration with Sky Safari will be important. And I use Sky Safari doing visual. Many of us used or Sky Safari or Stellarium. So, what is the field of view? 90 degrees field of view. Expansive coverage for detailed observations with 12 millimeters eye relief and the field of view equivalent to a 20 millimeters eyepiece. This is important and new. So it's the equivalent of the 20 millimeters eyepiece. When you said about the sensor size, in my opinion, this is the right sensor size because you can play with it. Remember that you can add a barrel. You can add a barrel. You can add a focal reducer. So 20 millimeters, it's... And to... I suppose that Sky Safari will work with that integration. It will help Sky Safari to plate solve everything. I think it was spot on, in my opinion. I prefer this one. But the price...
We just need to forget about everything.
I prefer this one.
Get along with each
Then you get half of the way. My opinion, of course. Can you use nebula filters with SMARTEYE? Certainly. It has a 2-inch threaded barrel that supports 2-inch filters. So you can use any filter, as usual, with cameras, which is great. Is SMARTEYE passively or actively cooled? SMARTEYE employs passive cooling, which we'll see what it is. They don't break down this. However, we are actively exploring solutions for active thermoelectric cooling tech that align with our power requirements for further enhanced performance. We'll see. Can you zoom in out on objects in a SMARTEYE display? This is new. Yes, SMARTEYE facilitates zooming in and out on objects displayed on its screen, though its intuitive menu system providing users with detailed views of celestial objects. This is great because you can be with the eyepiece having that visual experience, electronic experience, and you can zoom with a finger. I like it. An additional feature that you don't have if you have a single camera. How does SMARTEYE enhance the views of celestial objects? It incorporates a low light sensitivity imaging sensor. Okay, the 533, blah blah blah. Immersive display. Additionally, It can works as an astro camera, capturing and storing raw fits files for computer processing. You can use it for everything. Do I need a computer to use SMARTEYE? No. SMARTEYE is a standalone device with an integrated display, computer, and imaging sensor. This, think of it as a plug-and-play solution. Good one. Can I broadcast the view through SMARTEYE to my phone, tablet, or TV? Yes. Yes, you can. To every device. Why does SMARTEYE have a display? Can't you just view the image on your phone? SMARTEYE tries to maintain a personal connection between an observer and their telescope. Well, basically, I summarize it for you. To stick with a visual experience. The ones that do visual may understand this. Some don't, but they will in the future. For sure. It's different than having a smartphone or doing like this. Does SMARTEYE replace visual observation? I like observing directly with my own eyes. Samir, the man on the mountain. Our goal is not to replace visual observation. On the contrary, in the age of smart telescopes, we want to help preserve the essential connection between the observer, their telescope of choice, and the night sky. This is a beautiful poem, but it's true. It doesn't replace, and I will tell you my opinion, because it's important. In my opinion, this will add more to the visual observation. It will not replace anything else. It's a new way to experience. Some will stick in that thought that no, visual is unique and you can't do, but this is not visual. This is another way to do it. If you do visual and you do EAA, or if you do visual and you do astrophotography and you enjoy both, you will likely understand better this concept. If you are those guys that only do visual, I don't like cameras, this is bad, the cameras. No, only visual. You will not like, for sure. And if you only do astrophotography and with the goals of only take the picture and make up the picture and whatever, you might not be so much interested because you are always inside of home and doing that stuff. What I think it's the best way to do astronomy, it's outside. I do it here inside. We do with live streams, but I like to, and usually I do that, especially in the summer. After the live stream, I close everything, bye everybody, and I grab the eyepiece and I take the benefit of he's already pointing there. And the platform it's not over yet. When that happens, I grab the eyepiece and I don't have to star hope. I do that. And I end up star hoping and watching 2 or 3 more objects as well. Does SMARTEYE field rotation for images taken without AZ mounts? Yes, SMARTEYE will automatically align and rotate images, field derotation, before stacking. This is an interesting new information. They will do the derotation. We'll see. I'm curious about it. Sargai, this is what I'm reading. The link you post. Calling Starguy to Earth. Earth calling Starguy. Earth calling Starguy.
Maybe we should all just put away our problems.
The way I try to think of it, it's I'm buying a 533 camera, and there's plenty of people that is thinking on buying a 533. But if I buy this one, I pay a bit more, and I will get an additional experience. I will be able to use it as everybody uses a 533, but I have the power of grabbing it, placing it in my pocket, go to a star party, and use it on other telescopes. Imagine that you go to a star party. You on USA do a lot of this. You go to a star party, and you find Stargaze with his 30-inch telescope. Stargaze is there, and you say, Stargaze, can I look through your 30-inch Dobsonian telescope? Yes, you can. Of course, he's a good guy. Yes, you can. You watch, and then you ask Stargaze, Stargaze, do you want to watch it with this eyepiece that I have here? There's a good object now in the field of view. Can we do it with this eyepiece? So you will boost a 30-inch telescope electronically in the field. I can think of many more things. I can do the live streams here connecting that device as usual, for instance. I know some restaurants in France and those bars that are chill bars on the beach, you know, in Spain. That this is a great concept. I strongly recommend the people that are in that business, the food and bar business, that they have. For instance, you go to a restaurant. Imagine you go to a restaurant. There's one in France. I don't know the name. You go to a restaurant, you have your dinner, and then you are there in the garden, the beautiful garden, with all those stuff, garden stuff, and historical statues and the lake and everything very, very nice. With the trees, everything, that smell. And right there, near a swimming pool that is there as well. Not a swimming pool, sorry, a lake that is there, with the water falling. You have an EV scope, and the people love it. I saw images from people, random people that are not in astronomy as me and you, loving it. The dwarf that I gave away to from Dwarf, thanks to Dwarf Lab, I gave away to my science center here in my town. People love to watch that. They do the visual experience and they do the observation on the smartphone. Imagine that they can watch it like this. It will pull them even more to astronomy. In Spain, I saw a very nice bar with that chill music, you know, house music at the end of the afternoon, like Ibiza style at summer. And it's a round place. You have those sofas there with nice music, a nice sunset, the smell of the beach in front, people there enjoying, relaxing. And right at the middle of that space, that open space there's a telescope. And at night, people are there, summer nights, warm nights, and people love to enjoy the telescope. So I think this is a bit like EV scope that has that experience. What I read already these years from EV scope is that it's a nice feature that they have, and if it's used to outreach or to more people, to random people or the crowd, they love it. So I believe this will be kind of something like that. And then the fact that you can use the filters and that you can use a Barlow, you can zoom, for instance, that picture they have here, from the Ring Nebula.
Maybe we should all just put away our problems.
Let me see if I can zoom without... It's small, you know that with large sensors, like the 294, this is very similar, but it's cropped. This image, it's small, the Ring Nebula. You have two options. You can use it with that additional feature. They have something to zoom in and out, which will not change focal lengths, anything. It will zoom like I do here in the live streams. I zoom with the mouse. I zoom to you, so you can see the vignetting on the images. With my large sensor, I always zoom, always, because I like to watch it in from a bigger perspective. You can do it on the ring, for instance. You can zoom it, or you can, for instance, a planet, or you can try it, or even this kind of planetary nebulae. Not this one, but there are others that are very interesting to use with the Barlow. Many of them.
We just need to forget about everything.
Ghost of Jupiter, that is right now on Hydra. The Strawberry,
Get along with each other.
that is on, can't remember the constellation. It's a good one because it's very roundish. You have loads of them. Cat's Eye, probably, I don't know. That one I never tried, but you can try with the Barlow, and you can use a focal reducer as well for larger size nebulae. Like, for instance, you want to watch the, depending on the telescope you are using, the focal length you are using, you can play with it. Okay, it's another approach to this product. I wanted to go deep on that again. We have much more information now, and we will be watching, because everybody likes to buy gear. Come on, everybody likes to buy gear. Everybody. I think it's totally different than a smart telescope concept. The smart telescope, it's to use, you can be at bed, for instance, at the bed. You can be lay down on the bed and watching and fall asleep. This will keep your visual component of being outside. So it's important. It will, of course, benefit outreach and star parties and whatever, but it will benefit you if you are doing visual observations only. My opinion. An additional time that you will have to watch differently. They have I don't know where I read this, it should be here, that you can use. They have red colors. You can turn on the red, so you can avoid to lose the dark adaptation. Yes, SMARTEYE offers a night vision mode. They have a night vision mode. This is for people like Samir, the man on the mountain. That goes to, there's a legend about that in Canary Islands. You don't want to know. It's a guy that the villagers never saw. It's crazy, and it's here. The guy is here and comes here. He will see this. He goes with his 12-inch Dobsonian and the king to the mountain, and you watch the sky visually with the birds singing, and it's very. And you do the visual, and then if you want to come back to the visual, you can apply this night vision mode, where the screen dims and turns red, helping to preserve your natural night vision as much as possible. Alternatively, you can view the image on your phone or tablet screen and apply night vision settings, or use a red cellophane film to further preserve your night vision. This is for the cellophane, etc. It's for the guys that will use a smartphone. This is not to use with a smartphone. This is to use like this, to watch if you have bad eyes, bad vision. If your vision is degraded for some reason, this might be a good help without having to take a device, a big device with you. Just a telescope. Explorers. I will be watching that thing of the names. Then I will choose the ones that I like the most, and we will see. We'll see. I didn't pick it yet, and I'll see you in the next live stream. I will wait for the moon to get less brighter, and to watch the supernova. We will watch the supernova, and of course, as usually, I can't avoid it. I will struggle. Struggle! By the way, this was the only product that caught me, that drew me the attention from the NEAF exhibition. The other ones that some people talk about them, I expected much more from astronomy companies. I was expecting much more. And this was the only one that, well, this can be interesting. The other ones, to me, my opinion, they are not like something, you know, bam, bam. This can be. We'll see. I'm cautious. I'm just exploring this. As soon as I have more information, I will tell you, but probably it will be for Christmas, when this product will be for the gifts, Christmas gifts, and probably Black Friday in Christmas time. Bye bye, explorers. Thank you very much for being here. See you next live stream.